the very first presentation, we have Aireli Luna García. She's a youth ambassador of UNESCO Center for Peace in Mexico, as well as the head of the delegation for the country in Mexico. She is the point person of UCP in the Commission on the Status of Women. Aireli is on her way to being trilingual in Spanish, English, and French, and a law student on youth empowerment, sustainable development, and gender equality. She's participated since 2013 in Model United Nations, from delegate all the way up to Secretary General and faculty. Aireli, I invite you to share with us your comments for today and what you think about the woman's role in peace.
Thank you so much. Feminism is a radical notion that women are human beings. Chris Kamarai. We live in a world that has struggled to consider, recognize, acknowledge, and legitimize that women are human beings too. I'm a 19-year-old Mexican woman. Since I was a little girl, I have experienced discrimination for these characteristics that define me, for being young, for being Latina, and for being born female, both in Mexico and in foreign countries. Today, near the International Women's Day to be on March 8th, I remind you that discrimination of any kind, because of sexuality, gender, sex, race, and so many more, is not acceptable. We cannot afford to live in a world that does not support a half of its population. We shouldn't even have an International Women's Day. It was created by the United Nations in 1975 as a warning of the prejudice and sexism us women have lived through all of human history. We are in the 21st century, in the peak of progressiveness, a time where supposedly we don't need to pursue feminism anymore. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Just in 2017, there were more than 90,000 victims of feminicide in the world. 57% of them at the hands of their partner. Every hour, 10 women are victims of feminicide. The region with the highest rate of feminicides is Asia with 20,000, followed by Africa with 19,000, America with 8,000, and Europe with 3,000 per year. In Mexico, my country, according to the National Commission to Prevent and Eradicate Violence Against Women, in 2020 there were 940 feminicides and violence increased 300%, according to the National Shelter Network. And I see it every single day, in just the little things. In my personal experience, I see how my classmates are afraid to go out at night, how my girlfriends feel uncomfortable to wear short skirts, or how they were taught to dismiss sexual abuse as overreacting from their part. How my aunts educate my cousins to behave a certain way not to be harassed. How my mom pulls me closer to her when a man is near us in the street. And how I need to speak up louder than my male co-workers just for my ideas to be considered. As Youth Ambassador of UNESCO Center for Peace in Mexico, I work every day to promote peace, youth empowerment, and the sustainable development goals. From my position of privilege, I'm on my journey to unlearn the habits, traditions, and customs that do not forward an environment of equality in my life and in the community of UCP. I reassure myself the importance of being conscious of everything that's going on around me, even what I can't see. So, don't take your rights for granted. Your voice, your capacity to speak up and defend what you believe. Give yourself the opportunity to listen to others and think more than twice when you dismiss someone else's experience. You wouldn't want the same done to you. As women, we're in a constant battle and revolution to stand up for ourselves, time in and time out. In my short life, I've learned the value of a balance between listening and speaking. To speak, you have to listen. So, as we go through the event, keep it in mind. We're all here to learn and unlearn. In the end, we're all human. I would like to thank the organizers of the event, especially UNESCO Body and Mind Wellness, for creating these spaces of dialogue and to embrace peace through meditation and being mindful. And as I would like to learn from you, and I hope that you would like to learn from me, I hope that we can network and share our ideas and contacts so that what we learn here does not only stay here and we can bring it forward. So, thank you for this opportunity and making me part of this commemoration. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Aireli. I can't hear. No, I can't hear you.
Okay, I was saying that I know Aireli for a long time in our summer camp, and she's the embodiment of the young lady who knows when to talk and when to listen. And she has been always very calm, at the same time very dynamic. We really need young people like you, and you are a good model for all of the young people, hopefully also in North America. Please, let's see if we can work together, collaborate with each other, hand in hand, for a better future for young generation. Thank you so much, Aireli. I am honored to have you today with us.
Thank you, sir. I'm honored too.
Thank you. That was a very, definitely sad, but moving and real and inspirational speech. There's a lot of work to do around the world, but what you talk about is a reality for women all over, including